我哋今日好高興咧，就請到校長 Dr. Julian Davis 咧，同我哋做個訪問嘅，就俾家長知道咧多少少關於學校嘅地方。咁 So welcome thank you for the interview, and may I introduce Dr. Julian Davis to tell us more about this school.
Lovely. Yes, I'd love to talk to you about my new school. I am the founding head of Cardiff Sixth Form College, Cambridge. Now, you may have heard of Cardiff Sixth Form College in the city of Cardiff in Wales because it's a very prestigious college. It has very, very high academic grades and it attracts students from all around the world to go there, and they've been very successful to go on to amazing universities like Cambridge, Oxford, universities in America like Harvard, and university courses like medicine, engineering, economics that are very hard to get into. So what we have done in Cambridge, we've taken the Cardiff Sixth Form model, the academic excellence, and we've brought it here. So my teachers are delivering exactly the same standard of education that is happening in Cardiff right now, but they're doing it in this brand new school in Cambridge. Why have we done this? Well, the answer is very simple. Cambridge is a very famous education city. We're right in the centre of it. In fact, across the road is Downing College, one of the very famous colleges of Cambridge University. Around the corner is the chemistry department. We're right in the centre of it here, and my students benefit from that.
So what makes your college so different from the others?
Yes, good question. We took a long time to think about setting up the new Cardiff Sixth Form College here in Cambridge, because of course we could have set it anywhere. Many schools of this kind are in the countryside, for example. So why Cambridge? Well, Cambridge has an extraordinary heritage in education. The university here is over 800 years old, and it is cutting edge. It is usually in the top 1 or 2 or 3 of world universities, and it's next door. It is literally across the road. Cambridge University, Downing College. We're very close to Emmanuel College, we're very close to the museums, to the engineering and chemistry department. It's all around us. So, how does that benefit the children? Well, it benefits them because we've set up a special program here that sits alongside the academic program which we use from Cardiff, the Cardiff academic program that brings A-star results to most of the students. The separate program we have is called the Cambridge Edge. And that explains what it's about. It's giving our students an edge because they're here. This means that on a weekly basis, we are using the opportunities out there, across the road, down the road, round the corner at Cambridge University. 3 minutes away, for example, there's a lecture theatre with a strange name called Bristol Squibb Myers, where there are lectures twice a week for the public. Most of the public do not know they exist, but we promote them to our students. So they go to lectures offered by professors, not just from this university, but from others. With our support, we sometimes go with them. We also take advantage of the observatory, the hospital that's here, the academic department of the hospital, the library. Our students are members of the Cambridge University Library. And most importantly, we work with the academic departments. So, for example, one of my students has just completed a project with the bioinformatics department. Another student here is ongoing with a project with the nuclear fusion department of the engineering department of Cambridge University. You heard that right, nuclear fusion. One of my students is working right now with the nuclear fusion department to actually build a device in their laboratory that he is designing where nuclear fusion will take place. That's quite an extraordinary opportunity, and it's only available if you're here in the city of Cambridge. The students also do many other items of project work and many presentations, so we're building their confidence, we're showing them the opportunities, and I'm suggesting that they don't just go to these lectures and take part in projects, but they start to build up their confidence by speaking to the lecturers, by speaking to the researchers, and growing in their abilities to give an account of themselves, to sit up straight and talk about their interests.
Thank you. So apart from the extraordinary location in in Cambridge for every support that you can have. Do you have any teaching approach to your students so you can make them excel?
Yes, so the teaching approach we use, it's possible because we have very able students. They're very ambitious, they want A stars, they want to go to top universities, they want to study courses that are hard to get in, like medicine and engineering at top universities. So the approach we have here, it expects our students to respond very positively to the work in the class. We've got very able teachers. It's a privilege to work in this college, so I'm able to select from a very wide pool of teachers who want to work here. These teachers also have many qualifications beyond their degrees, such as a PhD, such as myself. But what do we look for in the classroom? How do we approach it? Well, we approach by teaching mastery. So mastery is a way of describing the expectation that the student really understands the full landscape of a subject. So we're not simply teaching the first topic and then the second. We're actually showing how these topics link together, perhaps how some concepts in chemistry link to my subject, biology. I also link some of the concepts in physics. So these students start to get a really good understanding of how these things fit together and the deeper underlying principles. Because then when you have an A-level question, actually, you should do very, very well in giving precise answers because your understanding is deep and you've achieved this concept that we call mastery.
Brilliant. So, do you recommend which type of students that they will apply for your college?
Okay, that's a good question. So I'm looking for ambition. I want students who want to work hard because they enjoy their subjects. And they also have an ability. So the students here, in my class of biology students, half of those students want medicine. They will all get to medical school. I also have students in that classroom that I fully expect to go to Oxford and Cambridge. Imagine that. Imagine sitting in a class with students who are going to medical school, students that will go to Cambridge, students that will go to Harvard perhaps. You're in that environment. What kind of student will thrive there? Well, you probably know yourself whether you think you can thrive, whether you've got that ambition and that ability. So that's what I'm looking for, are people to sit, we work together, and it is an extraordinary classroom experience when you have that level of ability, while we're also looking for mastery. We're pushing these very able students higher than they've been pushed before, but in a very supportive way, because everybody wants the same outcomes here. Everybody wants to be successful.
They haven't do the first A level yet. Yeah.
That's right.
Next, is it?
So yes, we offer a 2-year A-level course, so they will sit next year. So we are a new school. We were established in September 2022. We're in our first year. I've got my first group of students who are fantastic. I'm loving having these students here. They're responding so positively to all of the expectations we have. All of our students give presentations in assembly, so each student has done this 3 times. They're doing more public speaking. But we don't have any academic results to show people yet, because this is a new school. So how do you know that we will get amazing academic results, and that we will get the same results as our sister school in Cardiff, the famous Cardiff Sixth Form College? How can you be reassured the students here will get the same? Well, perhaps I can help. The Cardiff academic model, the notes that are used, the homeworks, the testing, the planning, the testing periods and how you feedback, we do exactly the same in Cambridge as is done in Cardiff. I use the same notes in my lessons, the same homeworks at the same time to the same standard. So right now, when I'm teaching in my biology class in Cardiff, they're teaching exactly the same subject from the same notes. That's the system that they use to get their very high grades. We use exactly the same system. And because it involves frequent testing, we've undertaken 3 rounds of testing so far for these students at the same time as Cardiff with the same papers. I can then compare the results across all of our subjects. And the good news is, with those 3 rounds of tests, the results of Cardiff and the results of Cambridge, we're exactly on track. So I'm pretty confident that so far that's strong evidence that our students, as they carry on into the exams next year, will also get the very high grades that the Cardiff students get.
Thank you so much, and we do wish the every best for the college and the students.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. 今日好高興喎！頭先我咧就喺班房見到啲同學仔，咁有幾個香港嘅同學啦。咁咧問邊個做訪問，大家都好熱誠幫我手啊！咁我介紹下咧，我係 Daniel 之外咧，呢個又係 Daniel 啦，呢位又係 Daniel 啦，咁嗰邊就係 Melody 嘅，係啦。咁問下大家啲問題先。當然就係你哋慣唔慣？你過咗嚟幾耐啦？
我哋因為呢間學校係第一年即係成立啦，所以我哋全部都係啱啱9月過嚟啦。咁但係好似我同 Daniel 咧，我哋就係第一年嚟英國讀書嘅。咁 Melody 就喺度讀咗2年啦已經。
咁呢個問題我陣間問 Melody 啦，問你兩個慣唔慣咧？過咗嚟嘅幾耐？即係半年到啦，係咪？
半年多少少咯。
係咯，
差唔多。
慣唔慣啊？即係學校慣唔慣咧？
其實都慣嘅，
因為本身我哋喺香港即係都係英文教書嘅，咁喺教書方面我就覺得接受到嘅。可能唔慣就搭車搭好耐咯，嘢食冇咁好食咯。不過整體上都 OK 嘅。咁就 train 到自己煮嘢食㗎啦。有，你都係差唔多。
靠佢㗎，靠佢㗎。
你一齊住係嘛而家？
唔係我煮佢食嘅。
OK。
即係住喺一個 cluster 咯，即係6個人，6個人住一層，跟住之後。係咯，所以就會 friend 啲咯。
咁 Melody 就過咗嚟第3年到啦，係嘛？
係，我係2年前嚟咗英國讀間 UK boarding school called Epsom College。咁佢係間比較傳統啲嘅寄宿學校啦，都係嗰啲學校好大啊，之後有好多人啊嗰啲學校啦。咁其實嗰度同呢度的確差距係爭好遠，即係佢哋注重嘅嘢都唔同，但係It's quite easy to adapt to life here.
OK， 咁又慣唔慣 Cambridge 呢度啊？
我諗，因為我哋有陣時都會出 school trip 啊，我哋去過 Cardiff 啊、London 啊其他地方咁樣啦。我個人就幾中意 Cardiff， 唔係 Cambridge 我嘅意思，即係因為我覺得佢好有文藝氣息咧，即係好似周圍你好文藝㗎係嘛？唔係，中意享受退休生活啫，比較親近大自然啦，跟住建築，即係佢啲建築又唔會全部好似高樓大廈咁樣，即係如果你去到 London 就其實同香港差唔多，
有好多人啦 London，
係有多人啦，又遮住啲高樓大廈遮住個天又睇唔到啦，咁我覺得呢度可能唔適合我咯，即係比較老人家思想。
咁 Melody 之前慣咗去 boarding school 呢度係點啊？
其實我好中意生活喺個 city 度，我原本係揀咗去 Cardiff 原校度讀嘅，但係到好臨時咧收咗呢邊嘅 offer 咧之後就即刻嚟咗 Cambridge 睇啦，之後一嚟就好中意呢個城市咯，即係個學習氛圍。我自己喺度，我覺得自己好似聰明過平時。所以
我都係同佢哋差唔多，都係覺得呢度靜啲咯。
個氣氛好好喎。
即係呢度大家好似都好有學識咁樣啦。你都知即係。
係㗎，係真係。
係即係你嗰啲好似近朱者赤近墨者黑咁樣，你圍得多嗰啲人就正常係應該會自身。
學校咧老師幫唔幫到你哋嘅？即係學業上高，或者點幫到你哋？
就平時上堂，即係如果有問題，正常佢哋即係都可以好簡單化，好即係直接去答到我哋嘅，即係
唔會兜大圈咁樣。
係啊，即係係啊，跟住同埋都會俾即係練習啦，俾即係 support 我哋咯。
Yeah, for example， 我前個 term 有1-2科成績係跌咗啲啦，之後佢哋都會一定即刻 provide support session。呢個特別嘅係因為我哋少啲人咧，所以其實啲老師可以擺多啲 focus 落嚟度，即係如果你有少少可能你有啲問邊 A， 佢都會照俾你呢啲 extra support 咯。反而係其他學校，因為其他人多啲啊嘛，所以佢哋嘅 support 都會 focus 喺啲比再低啲嘅同學咯。人少有人少嘅好處啊！
我覺得佢哋講嘅都啱嘅，基本上即係。其實我即係老師嘅質素本身已經高啦，即係好似我咁講 ，Cambridge 個學歷都好高啦，跟住佢哋亦都好有經驗嘅，即係佢哋最緊要教書你就要知道尤其是 A level 咧，即係佢其實都頗公式化噶嘛，雖然你如果啲題目即係你要知道點樣答啲題目，點樣答個 marking scheme，咁佢哋都會話俾你聽啦。咁至於係咯 support section 佢哋都講咗啦，咁我覺得另外有一個好好嘅點就係。我哋學校啲老師會額外放學之後就再俾，即係你可以當話興趣班或者 extra section 都好啦。即係可能數學佢就會針對如果你想考 Oxford Cambridge 嘅話咧，就要考嗰啲數學入門試啦。咁我哋學校老師佢都會 放學之後就專登攞時間出嚟幫我哋上呢啲咁嘅堂啦。咁 physics 又有啦，跟住甚至佢哋有陣時會搞埋其他興趣班，即係例如好似我哋 physics 嘅 Sir， 佢近排就教 coding 咁樣啦。咁我都覺得好有熱誠，好有教學熱誠。
好好喎！我聽校長講咧，佢話有啲即係lectures 啊，或者啲 sessions 咧，直頭係即係 Cambridge 提供嘅，係可以幫你拉入到過去嘅。係咪有呢啲或者有冇參加過？
有，我哋啱啱禮拜二前日禮拜二，我哋啱啱禮拜二先，即係雖然呢啲 lecture 唔係學校搞嘅，但係因為我哋就直情喺 Cambridge 市中心啦，所以周圍其實周圍嗰啲大學啊，即係你就算 Cambridge 啊，其他公司嗰啲科研公司都好啦，佢哋有陣時都會有啲 lecture 啊，或者有啲 event 咁樣，你都其實佢就完全係開放俾 public， 咁但係我哋近啲咁咪直接放學之後去咯。咁我哋例如我哋嗰日去咗 Cambridge 嘅嗰個講
mass extinction，
係 mass extinction of universe， 係啊，咁就即係冇啊入去聽下咁樣，跟住有陣時你如果聽完之後你有興趣，你又落去問啲教授咁樣，就即係雖然係的確可以打好關係嘅，咁你咪再係即係比較學習書本以外嘅嘢咯。啲
resources 就好就手咯，即係你唔係淨係喺學校嗰度。同
埋 Cambridge 就有個 science festival，like it lasts for around 2 weeks。之後每一日都會有好多唔同嘅 talk 啊、workshop 啊，可以去參加。之後我喺以前學校都有聽過呢個 festival，but then 因為太遠啦，所以都冇機會嚟咯。但係而家就係好似每日你對邊個有興趣，你啱時間嘅，你都可以直接去，咁就好方便。
但係你自己都好中意去呢啲 session。
係，就算佢同學校上堂時間撞到正一正，你同老師講，佢哋都會俾你去。呢個非常好睇。掂喎，咁樣。咁但係你哋聽落，你哋即係因為講嘢都好順暢啊！即係你應該讀得下書啦。係咪讀到書過嚟本身老師咩 quality 都幫到你先，定係你真係老師係可以 inspire 到你哋？
其實就我覺得應該兩樣都有嘅，就係佢哋讀書好啦，我就唔係，跟住，但係真係就算我哋如果同學可能讀書好讀書唔好，即係老師都會盡全力去幫佢哋，所以我覺得係啊，就係除咗睇學生原本嘅資質之外，
係啊，我覺得即係始終即係讀書當然有天分同埋資質嘅成分啦，但係其實最緊要即係尤其是我哋如果你考高中嘅時候，其實大部分都係操練啊，你技術上答題技巧啊，或者你總之操得多，跟住你知道個玩法係點，你知道 marking scheme 係點出，其實就基本上就應該冇乜難度嘅。咁只要老師佢好明確、好確實話到俾你聽，你應該要點做，你一步一步跟住佢咧，基本上就冇死嘅。
其實我覺得喺呢度好大一個因素唔係淨係老師咯，因為身邊嘅人全部都係 aim 住呢啲 top university 啊，and they want to do medicine or computer science，like 全部都係好聰明嘅人 ，and in a lot of ways 佢哋會 inspire 到你去做啲更加多嘅嘢咯，即係你喺一個咁嘅環境入面咧，你唔努力都唔得咯，所以你一定會進步到自己，就算原本係點都。
咁你哋三個嚟緊考完 A level 咧，你哋之後想讀邊度咧？
我先啊，咁我就不嬲都想讀醫嘅，都唔係不嬲嘅，即係轉折折啦。咁就最後就決定，我就諗住讀醫啦。咁就所以我諗住第時喺呢度即係考完 A level 之後啦，咁就一係就翻香港讀醫啦，一係喺度讀醫啦。或者因為我屋企人都申請咗去美國移民，咁睇下批唔批到，批到可能去美國都唔出奇嘅。
如果喺呢一度你想讀邊間嘅
？Cambridge。係。
好嘢。你係點啊？
我同佢都差唔多嘅，不過我就即係仲揀緊係讀醫定係讀 dentistry 嘅。如果讀 dentistry 就可能會翻香港咯，因為始終 HKU 都係世界第一嘅 dentistry 啊嘛。跟住如果喺英國讀就都係一樣，都係 Cambridge University 都係或者 Oxford 都可能會考慮下嘅。不過美國嘅話咧，我就即係自己覺得咧就有啲困難，就係同埋會有多啲風險咯。如果喺美國讀醫，
你想讀啲乜嘢咧？
我對 business 有興趣啦。咁如果唔係因為 Cambridge 冇 provide business 呢個 course 啦，咁所以我應該都會 aim 翻 like UCL or LSE in London。或者香港係咪科大都有個 global business 嘅 course，我都好有興趣。
好啊，咁 都希望你哋 A level 將來成功啦，去到自己目標嘅大學啊，當翻啦。
勝利貴。
有可愛升學問題，即刻 WhatsApp 大地啦！